Hello everyone, this is Headless again. I'm doing another Dead Cells Survival is My Jam run. This time I'm going to take curse chests and try to get through to the Timekeeper, which I didn't last time. Got to the clock tower, but didn't make the Timekeeper. Setting up a punishment game for myself, where if I fail to reach the Timekeeper, I will. But if I fail to reach the Timekeeper but die to massive damage, I will switch to doing a brutality or tactics run. If I die to a curse, however, then I will switch back to normal mode, do a full holistic run, and attempt to. I want to sell this thing. Quit shooting things at me. And attempt to beat Mama Tick on 2 boss stem cells, which I have not done. So that will probably result in some very short videos if I go that route. But that should be fun anyway. So here we are. I've got the Seismic Strike, which is one of my preferred starting weapons. It combos really well with the Frost mutations because it is technically an immobilized. I've also got a Greed Shield, which is a nice starting shield. Especially nice for this run because I'm low on cash due to having spent a lot of it on a new item right before dying on my last run. I'm also doing relatively well this time. See, I'm actually like making parries, and if you were paying attention while I was talking, I was doing a lot of this crap, reflecting stuff back at Inquisitors. So I'm doing a little better. I'm a little more awake today, apparently. Just got back from seeing my parents during the lockdown. Mom gave me a haircut, which went way better than I was expecting, because my mom is not a hairdresser. In fact, she had never cut hair before in her life, and so she called her hairdresser and FaceTimed the entire thing, and it actually turned out remarkably well. Like, I don't look like my mom just cut my hair, and that is enough for me. So that's nice. Now, last time I got through here, Adam complained about me not touching the stores, and I also realized that I was talking about how Brandon keeps using the heavy crossbow and doing really well, and I had never touched the ranged options. I have just always gone for melee. So here we're gonna try it. We're gonna try and Brandon it up, since he's better at this than me. Grumble, grumble, salt, salt. Oh, that didn't go. That didn't go well. Stop it. Okay. Okay, that was pretty funny to range. Literally right in front of me. So yeah, the heavy crossbow is really nice. It's a shotgun in the traditional video game shotgun, really, which just does an absurd amount of damage in a very short amount of time. Is that everything? Did I get everything? I feel like I should have found something to snack on. Get my health back up. And I don't care that much, so we're moving on. Promenade. Yeah, I'm planning on taking a little harder route this time. planning on doing Promenade to Sewer Depths, or Prison Depths, rather. And then... Nice. And then, which takes you to Ossuary, and then Concierge, and then back to my normal Stilt Village. Stilt Village, Clock Tower. Because the Forgotten Sepulchre just keeps killing me because it's dark and scary. Like, quite literally, it's too dark and it kills me. Which is frustrating, and I kind of wish it would stop. But it's because on 2 boss stem cells, things just take too long to kill. And so I die. Too early for that. We'll save that one. Okay, so I see what Brandon is saying, and that this thing still one-shots things. And most weapons don't on 2 boss stem cells, so this is pretty nice. Yeah, having trouble arguing with this. Don't need you. You're an upgrade, sure. So I've got the Death Orb and the Powerful Grenade. I like the Death Orb, but it's of middling usage. Nope, don't want to go down there. If I've been playing long enough that I can recognize the the short way in there is that leads to the Rose Key, which I don't want. You can see it down the corner there. Swarm, I'm not a big fan of Swarm compared to the 2 I have. Death Orb's really nice for just clearing out an area, and the Powerful Grenade is just one of the nicest grenades. It's got a reasonable cooldown, it does a lot of damage, it has a big area. It's nice. So that is the one problem with the heavy crossbow right there, is that hesitation before it fires, where you're completely locked up, you don't get to do anything. But that's really the only weakness of it. It is otherwise an extremely strong weapon that's really hard to complain about. I also really like this one because this one is fires an arrow right as I push the button, which means it's killing the bugs before I actually fire, before it fires the blast, which makes handling kamikazes and bats a lot easier. It's handy, though I've lost some health too, mostly to I forget what they're called. Not these guys. The guys that teleport right behind you and hit you with the sword. Not the little guys, the bigger guys. Okay, so it also has a slight reload time. That's the other problem with the heavy crossbow. And I was in that reload time. These guys. I hate those guys. Those are Dark Hunters. They only appear here in 2 boss stem cells, and they're... Well, they can hurt, but they're fine. They don't bother me too much. There? Okay, we're fine. I'm actually kind of hoping that I die to damage, because I would like to try out a... I think this is the guy who gives me watermelon. No, this guy just tells me things. Because he recognizes me somehow. Recognizes my head. Was that shiny? Was that a shiny? No. How about this? Oh, he does give me watermelon. I feel stupid because I forgot that was there a lot. I have mine set to fruit because for some reason that just feels nice to me. Not that I have anything against not fruit. Yeah, the survival traps aren't great. Okay, little trap zone here. Speaking of traps, up it up. Wow. Boop, boop, boop. Ow. Ah, get. Ow. That could have gone better. Not getting this success door. And more of these. I don't know, you got better grenades for me? No, you do not have better grenades for me. Yeah, having gotten the first, more watermelon. Third watermelon this level. Giant killer isn't bad. Wolf trap is... don't want either of those. I'm actually quite fond of the giant killer. Less so on 2 boss stem cells. It was amazing on 0 and 1, because on 0 and 1 it would still one-shot most enemies. And then it would make killing bosses easier. Whoa! Wow! Wow! That was hilarious. Okay, so that was me failing to decide how I was going to try and deal with that kamikaze. Ow. And coming up with, I'm not going to deal with this kamikaze. Oh. And then, having failed to deal with the kamikaze, deciding that I wasn't going to deal with the grenadier either. Right. So that was a little embarrassing. But there's still a watermelon back at the beginning of the level, so things are fine for now. I shouldn't get too far ahead here, because if I do, sometimes I forget that there's a ways down over here. And the ways down are where all the fun stuff is. Those. Kick. What? Look, more cells. Don't need them. Don't care. I mean, theoretically, I could. Oh, jeez. Whew. Thanks, iframes. Okay, little trap area. Not so bad. Not so bad. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, that was pure iframes on the roll. Yep. And prison death. School. We'll come back here in a minute. We're below half health. Yes. Just slightly. So we're gonna go get that watermelon that I left rotting over here. See, Adam, I listened to your advice. You old whiny man. Adam was making fun of me for, or not making fun of me. He said it hurt his soul when I sold watermelon and then proceeded to take a bunch of damage at the beginning of one of my previous videos. Which I did because I was doing well, and I usually treat food in general, based on how I'm feeling at that moment in the run. Give me more green. Trap area. We're good. Yep. Haven't seen any of the challenge portals in a while. I think there is a challenge portal in every level. I think it's just hidden in places. I don't think they're a random thing. I think I just don't notice them a lot of the time because they only are visible when you're really close to them. And that was bad timing on the roll, but it's okay. I'm still doing pretty well. Oh, right, I was going to go to Prison Depths. Now I'm going to get my first curse, and we're going to see if I just die to that. This is actually a really challenging curse, because sometimes you just wander around a corner, and there's one of the spinny guys, and they just go, "Hi, I'm spinning at you," and you go, "Ah!" and die. So we'll see if that happens. Certainly wouldn't be the first time if it did. I'm also thinking about taking extended healing, because it's a new one that I recently unlocked, and I haven't really had time to play with it. So I'm going to do it. It has an effect on malaise, which doesn't matter until I get to 4 stem cells. I'd like to. I may just not have the reflexes. But we'll see. I'm gonna take the wolf trap and try and use it to help manage... Oh yeah, there's also these guys. Who are... Those guys can be pretty rough when you're trying to deal with a curse. Because they're invisible and sometimes you just die. Okay, we're at 5, we're at 5. We're doing okay, we're doing okay. What? What? I didn't even see what hit me there. I'll have to go back and rewatch that video and see what killed me, because I was like, dead. What? Yeah, so, guess I'm going for on a mama tick hunt. That was a very sudden death. I have no idea what killed me. But, thanks for watching, and come back next time.